Hi guys, and welcome to the video. And in today's video, we will be recapping the 2018 college football national championship game. And boy, what a game it was! Went down to the wire, went to overtime. But let's stop spoiling it and get right into it. So, to begin the game, Jalen Hurts, really not the Jalen Hurts we saw in the Sugar Bowl. It wasn't the Jalen Hurts we saw in the regular season games. He was just really off, and Jake Fromm, he was doing his thing. But the Georgia Bulldogs had to settle for a couple of field goals in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, they got a late touchdown to go into halftime with a 13-0 lead. Then in the second half, for the third quarter, Nick Saban decides to start true freshman Tua Tagovailoa. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. And he came out and he did a lot of things right, a true freshman quarterback. And as Chris Fowler said it on broadcast, it was a battle of freshmen in Atlanta for the national championship game, which you don't see very often. Jake Fromm, the Alabama defense started to figure him out. Though the Georgia Bulldogs did score one touchdown. Alabama crawled to within 20-10 by the time of the fourth quarter. They scored another field goal to begin the fourth quarter. Then with 3 minutes to go in regulation, Alabama scores a touchdown. Calvin Ridley's first pretty much impact on the game was right there, and Alabama crawls back to tie the game. They come up with a big defensive stop with about 3 minutes to go. There was about 4 minutes, 3:56 to be exact, on the Alabama touchdown. So Alabama's defense working quick 3 and out, but a good punt by Georgia set up Alabama at their 35. And then Alabama drives down the field. They have an easy field goal right in the middle, straight field goal for the field goal kicker Papinastos. He missed one earlier, but that was kind of on the left hash, and everything was off. Everything was good on this one except for the kick by Papinastos, because he completely missed it. Middle hash. He didn't have any left hash or right hash stuff. It was dead center, and he missed it dreadfully. You don't really see a kicker miss it as bad as Papinastos did on that one. So he was just off on that game, and many people said it was just nerves getting to him. I agree. But we go to overtime. Alabama wins the coin toss. They want to go to defense first, so they do. They have a huge sack on Jake Fromm that puts the field on third down, which puts the field goal for Georgia at about, I'd say, 51 yards. A 51-yard field goal, and the field goal kicker just drills the kick, so that puts Georgia up 23-20. Alabama's turn in overtime. So Alabama, a huge sack on Tagovailoa, puts Alabama at around the 42-43 yard line, pretty much out of field goal range with the way Papinastos has been kicking. Next play, you could tell it was one-on-one with Devontae Smith, but Georgia had two safeties back. One was going back to help, because Devontae Smith was beating his man. But the safety retreats last minute. He just starts going straight back. He doesn't keep going right at Devontae Smith to prevent a touchdown. Devontae Smith gets wide open. Tagovailoa sees him, and Alabama wins the 2018 college football national championship. They win the college football playoff. This was the first. So, again, Alabama wins. So, let's go over some stats for this game. So, Alabama was only the second number 4 team to even make the college football national championship in the college football playoff. The other was Ohio State. Ohio State also won it. So, every time a number 4 team has gotten into the college football playoff national championship, they won it. This is the first college football first college football national championship ever to not feature a number 1 or number 2 team in the college football playoff poll or AP poll or whatever you want to call it. So, just a couple of interesting facts for the game. Again, Alabama is your 2018 college football playoff national champion. Many people are very upset. Anybody that's basically not an Alabama fan or who wasn't rooting for Alabama is very upset. And if you see, the referees missed a few calls towards the end of the game, there was a face mask on Alabama. Then there was kind of some rough hit, but it was kind of clean. That's what the rules experts said on ESPN, so I'm not going to argue with it, but still, the referees could face a little criticism from Georgia fans. I'm not going to criticize them. Georgia blew a 13-0 lead, and they let a true freshman basically just run all over them when they know exactly how to contain a true freshman quarterback who's got a lot of talent. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Put down in the comments who you were rooting for and if you're happy or not about the way the outcome went. Also, put down in the comments who you think the 2019 College Football Playoff National Champion will be. I'll make a predictions video towards the beginning of the college football season. Again, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more stuff like this. Super Bowl's coming up, divisional round for NFL playoffs. I'll be doing breakdowns of the NFL playoffs, and Super Bowl week we will be covering the Super Bowl. Everything that week will be Super Bowl. So subscribe for that. Like this video if you want more videos just like these. And until next time, again, thanks for watching.